Let's have a look at the weather now with Carol. Morning to you, Carol.
Good morning.
Sticking with the weather theme now, it has, of course, been a pretty strange year. March, of course, very warm. Then there was the wettest April in more than a century, all playing havoc with some of Britain's wildlife.
Now the charities Butterfly Conservation and Bug Life say there could even be a drop in population for some of the rarest species if the cold and wet conditions continue. Our reporter John Maguire is in North Somerset, all dressed up to see the bees. Morning. Very happy to see the bees on the programme.
Thanks, John. 8:23 is the time.
Some of the world's biggest names in music have been paying tribute to the singer Donna Summer, who died yesterday. The Queen of Disco, as she was known, had been suffering from lung cancer.
The producer and songwriter Pete Waterman. Yes, a little bit more music now. Question, what do you get when you cross Gary Barlow, Andrew Lloyd Webber and the Military Wives Choir?
And to add to that, the help of Prince Harry on the tambourine, yes, and numerous other musicians. They've come up with the official song for the Queen's Diamond Jubilee celebrations.
Comes out later this month, but we are able to bring you this morning a preview. This is the anthem which is being called Sing.
Expert here, so we had to ask you. You can see the official video for Sing on the One Show tonight at 7 o'clock on BBC One, and we will be speaking to Gary Barlow about the single when he joins us here on the sofa this time next week, isn't it?
Let's see what's coming up. BBC News Channel Abroad.
And welcome back to Carrie Gracie, who I know has been off for a bit, here on Breakfast as well.
Time now to get the news, travel and weather where you are. We'll see you in a moment. Hello, this is Breakfast with Louise Minchin and Charlie State.
Our main story for you this morning at 8:35. Parents are being offered free support and advice on bringing up their families under a new initiative being launched by the government. David Cameron will hold his first face-to-face meeting with the new French President François Hollande before the G8 summit of world leaders in Washington.
It's been calculated the British taxpayer could lose up to £2 billion from the government's bailout of Northern Rock. The bank.
Metal thieves have stolen a plaque in memory of two boys who were killed by an IRA bomb in Cheshire.
Shares in the social networking site Facebook are due to go on sale a little later today in one of the most eagerly anticipated flotations in stock market history. And the Olympic flame will arrive in the UK today, where it will spend the next 70 days travelling around the country before opening the Games.
Of the torch, 7 o'clock on the One Show tonight, and we will have when the flame, in fact, turns into the torch on Breakfast from 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Live from Cornwall tomorrow morning.
I will be there.
Here's what's coming up later in the programme this morning.
So, lots coming up for you, and also the sport with Mike on Breakfast. I'll see you then.
Time now, 8:41. We all have illnesses and ailments that we would not want to share, even with our closest friends. But there's one TV series where that doesn't seem to be a problem.
Embarrassing Bodies returned to our screens last week. This time, it's live, with viewers Skyping the medical team about their problems.
There's one problem that even this team struggled to help with. Black and Asian people with skin conditions often get misdiagnosed because nearly all of the images in medical databases are of white people.
Dawn Harper, one of the show. Thanks very much. Dawn, first of all. I've watched some of it, and, you know, lots of people watch this programme. Yes! Even you, sometimes I see you going, oh, goodness. People are amazingly kind of honest and showing you what's wrong with them, aren't they?
Yeah, and obvious things, but sometimes obvious things are the very things that get overlooked. It's, you know, there's a huge push to cure cancer, diabetes, heart disease, but this is a really basic healthcare need that all people have, regardless of what your skin colour is.
So what do you need people to help you with exactly then? What do they need to do?
We want them to send in images to the Embarrassing Body.
And your audience is good at...
the idea is that if you have darker skin, if you are black or Asian, and you have...
At the University of Birmingham, and she makes up people of all...
It's Embarrassing Bodies. Does it worry you at all that there must be a lot of people? I know you said that you get people sort of coming in surge, watch it out, you know, going, oh my word, can you... I mean, does it bother you that it's a bit gratuitous sometimes?
Well,
and, you know, maybe they were thinking the producers have gone for the really kind of scary stuff that looks awful.
I worried about it initially.
I'm interested as well because I watched some of it, and you've got, I don't know, 6 people coming up on the screen. How much do you know about what's wrong with them before you talk to them?
We have a team of researchers.
I'm now 8:48.
You can watch that next episode on The Clinic Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Channel 4. Right, let's catch up with the weather. Carol's here again. Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Here is a question for you this morning. What do you get if you mix Beatles songs with Spanish guitar music? Our next guest has the answer.
Carlos Bernal has done exactly that for his latest project. It's the next stage in his long-running campaign to bring classical sounds to a mainstream audience.
We'll talk to Carlos in a moment.
Guitar himself.
Yeah, very well.
I mean, I'm curious, you know, because you come from very different styles, presumably.
Yeah.
Can you compare styles and learn from one another from the two different genres? You're holding the guitar, and I know you're going to give us a little something now. What are you going to play?
Well, if I play without saying what it is, the first one, so I definitely needs an introduction.
You guessed.
But the second one is from that other Beatle, George Harrison, and that's Here Comes the Sun, okay? But it starts somewhere else. Let's see if we pick it up.
Other instruments?
I do play the mandolin a bit, and I've played the...
It's been lovely to see you here today.
Lovely to meet you.
If you want to catch me...
Are you clicking your knuckles there?
But if you want to catch me live tomorrow, tomorrow's Saturday, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So I'm playing in March.
Latest album, The Magical Mystery Guitar Tour, is out right now. Thank you.
Let's see, time now is 8:58. When music producer Thomas Dolby came onto Breakfast a few months ago, he told us how one of his latest songs, Simone, was inspired by his son, Harper. He was born a girl, but following surgery and hormone treatment, changed genders.
The story of how Harper's change affected his whole family is both powerful and moving. And he and his parents have been sharing their experience with our reporter, Graham Satchell. That was Graham Satchell talking to Harper, Thomas and Kathleen, and thank you very much to them for talking to us so honestly about all of that.
Time is 4 minutes past 9 now. We're speaking to Gaz Coombs, the former lead singer of Supergrass, in just a moment. First, though, here's a last quick look at what's happening where you are. The band Supergrass were at the heart of the Britpop movement in the 1990s. Their song All Right was a huge international hit. They attracted a massive following in the years to come.
So when they split in 2010, there were plenty of questions about what they would do happen next, and the answer from the group's former lead singer, Gaz Coombs, is a solo album where he plays all the instruments out on Monday the 21st of May. Thanks, Gaz.
That's pretty much it from us for today.
Yes, tomorrow morning I will be live from 6 o'clock in Land's End when the flame becomes a torch. The torch relay starts. It's arriving in a rescue helicopter. We'll speak to Ben Ainsley, who will carry the first person to carry the torch.
It's all coming out tomorrow morning from us, though. Bye-bye.
See you then. Bye-bye.